Hey, welcome back everyone. It is now August 10th of 2022, and not only are we getting closer to Star Wars Andor, but also other shows out there like The Bad Batch Season 2, as well as Tales of the Jedi, and a handful of other Star Wars TV shows for 2023 that's really going to bring things back into the right direction by Favreau, Filoni, Lucas, and others that are really trying their absolute best to really steer things in the right path for the Star Wars fans. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel for future Star Wars updates. Also, by the way guys, make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you also very much for the kind support. It is greatly appreciated. Now, one thing about the new Star Wars universe is that a lot of Star Wars fans, as of right now, have really been investing themselves in what Favreau and Filoni have to offer, while remaining very skeptical with whatever Kathleen Kennedy is working on with the Acolyte series, which, by the way, she's only in charge of a total of 4 episodes now instead of the 9 episodes in total, because, of course, people like Favreau and Lucas have more authority over those actual new episodes, and they have more creative power over the Acolyte since she actually caused a lot of setbacks and Disney executives had to step in and really make some big changes. So, not just that, we also have Kathleen Kennedy working on Skeleton Crew, which is another Star Wars show, which, by the way, is filming as we speak. It is being worked on, and quite smoothly, actually, without any setbacks, surprisingly. But moving forward from all of this, what's even all the more intriguing has a lot to do with exactly what's been going on with Jon Favreau. Now, as we talked about this just yesterday of how Favreau got this major promotion, he's taking over Lucasfilm in a very significant way, having a lot more creative power. We're going to dive right into this a little bit more and exactly what really led up to all these events and exactly what's been going on. Now, with both Disney and Lucasfilm currently developing their new Star Wars projects with Favreau and Filoni, other creators are also joining the new Star Wars universe as well. Currently, however, it's described that behind the scenes, Jon Favreau is beginning to take over Lucasfilm after he received a big promotion by Disney executives and Disney CEO Bob Chapek to hold more creative power over everything Star Wars. Now, there's more to what happened that led to all of this for Favreau as well. One major reason Favreau was given this promotion by the Disney executives was after he pitched a very detailed idea to Disney executives on exactly how he plans to revive Star Wars Legends in the Star Wars roadmap under Disney. Now, the executives were very pleased to hear about Favreau's pitch, with the Legends characters coming back in the Mandoverse entirely, and how it's going to give fans a brand new take on several characters as well. Both Favreau and Filoni also were the ones that pitched to them the new sequel trilogy movies that are going to be made that will be considered Mandoverse trilogy, of course, a Mandoverse trilogy that will or will not release in theaters, which depends, but may end up on Disney+. Now, Filoni and Favreau, however, are pushing for that to be released in theaters. All of these pitches were accepted by Disney, and that they were very excited to hear about what Favreau and Filoni had in store in order to change the Star Wars franchise for the community. This is when Favreau himself was given an even higher promotion that Filoni, of course, did not want to do, as Filoni did not want to actually have a higher status just yet, as he is busy working on the Ahsoka Tano series and another big project as well that will be announced soon by Lucasfilm. Now, Favreau took the promotion instantly, which gave him creative power through the roof and allows him to make more creative calls on nearly every single project except for Skeleton Crew, and only some episodes of the Acolyte series, since Favreau will be in control of a total of 5 episodes with Lucas, while Kathleen Kennedy is in charge of 4 for that show. Now, let me just stop right here for a second before we get on to the more detailed stuff about all of this, is that Favreau really taking over Lucasfilm and taking over Star Wars, I think, is something that fans have been asking for the longest time, so I think we deserve to give Lucasfilm a little bit of a clap, or Disney, I should say, a little bit of a clap to that, because, let's face it, Star Wars really needed to be in the hands of somebody that really takes care of things and really cares about the fans, somebody that is passionate. And I think what Disney did here is that they were very smart. You guys may recall we talked about this, how Disney is trying to get a new Lucasfilm president in store as soon as possible. They're trying to get rid of Kathleen Kennedy, but they're not really getting a lot of candidates that really want the job. Favreau was one of the choices, but Favreau was kind of so-so on that. He didn't really want to become president, so they gave him this big promotion that practically makes him a president of Lucasfilm as a company, because now he's got so much creative power. He's got so much, things to actually tell, the Lucasfilm employees what to do and how to market these things. So he's right up there with Kathleen Kennedy. He's just not a president per se. But they have two others that are actually labeled as candidates for the new Lucasfilm president. They are described to be big-time Hollywood producers. We're not quite sure who they are, but they are major Star Wars fans. It really makes you wonder who in the world they really are, right? Are they very well known, or are they not all that well known to, people around the world? It really depends, but anyways, moving on from all of that, this is where things begin to pick up quite a bit, is that this takeover by Jon Favreau is best described to also include him having power with the business portion of these projects, of course, since Favreau has experience with that in the film industry. Favreau may not be involved on a creative level for Skeleton Crew, but this promotion allows Favreau to call the shots on how the show will be marketed. This was the best option by Disney executives to make Jon Favreau nearly act as president without giving him the title, since Jon was offered to become that of course, Lucasfilm once Kathleen Kennedy is out, but he was very undecided about that, since he loves to create stories and make fans happy around the globe. Now, of course, we talked about this lightly just yesterday, that Favreau is currently canceling a lot of the High Republic projects. We're talking about the books and the comics. They wanted to expand it past the current phases that are planned, and they wanted to really make the High Republic the main focus for the next 10 years. That's what Lucasfilm originally wanted to do. Favreau is now undoing that and replacing it with Old Republic content, be it, of course, comics, books, video games, whatever it may be. And we even have an Old Republic TV show in the works that they want to get out by 2025. We talked about that as well. So there's a lot of things happening with Favreau. I mean, he really is trying to steer things in the right path as best as he can. And I gotta just say, I gotta respect this guy. I really gotta give him a lot of credit. He is really dedicating his life. He's putting all of his time and effort into this company that we know as Lucasfilm, that has had quite a bad rap for the past number of years because of Kathleen Kennedy. And I think that, at the end of the day, everything is beginning to shape up. Everything is beginning to work in the fans' favor. Did we have a couple of, lemons in the Star Wars franchise? Yes. I think that Kenobi was a broken series. I think that Boba Fett was a bit of a broken show as well. So far, anything that Favreau and Filoni have worked on, I think is going to succeed. That's why I'm a little weary with Star Wars Andor. Because, yes, I know Tony Gilroy is amazing. I mean, he did a great job with Rogue One, no doubt about it. But there's something about Andor that just seems different than Rogue One. I'm not feeling that hype as I did with that movie. I'm just not really feeling it as much as I did with Rogue One. There's something off, I don't know what it is, but we'll find out in the coming weeks once it debuts on September 21st. Again, who am I to judge? We have not seen an actual episode just yet, except for trailers and teasers, you name it. So overall, I would love to hear what you guys have to say about all of this below in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.